Hi. Good afternoon to those who listen. July 7th, 2023, 2:45 p.m. And I'm just asking if you guys can say a prayer for God's will in my situation. Here we go again. I got August 1st coming up, and I have enough for my half of the rent, half of the bills, half of the deposits. But I was counting on my ex-roommate to move back in, but now I don't know what's going on with him. He lost his job, and now it looks like he's going to get evicted from his place, and he don't have no money now. And now he's having a hard time finding a job. So I don't know if he's going to be able to get a job quick enough and get enough money to be able to move in with me. And I just told the landlord just contacted me and asked me what's going on with August 1st. And I said, well, my ex-roommate is planning on moving back. And she says, okay, great, I'll get the lease ready. I'm like, ugh. So, I don't know. Now we got some emergency vehicles coming. I'll wait for these emergency vehicles to go by instead of trying to talk over it. Ambulance. All that was one ambulance? Wow, that was noisy. So anyway, I'm not too worried because God is always taking care of things. I leave it in His hands. Just pray for God's will in my situation. Other options for roommates, I don't really have any. There's one guy that works across the street, but I don't know him at all. And I already told him that my other roommate was moving back. So he might have already found another place. Anyway, that was months ago. So I don't even know. And then I don't know the guy either, so I don't know if I could trust him anyway, I don't want to sign a year's lease and then get a roommate in and then he takes off, or, then I'm left with everything by myself. Can't do it. I'm working this job and I'm doing good in the job, but, I got enough to pay my half of the bills and I can always come up with it, but I can't afford to pay full price, $800 a month for rent. I can't afford that, and, my bills, it's too much. I can't do it. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Here we go again. And my mom was talking, well, maybe I can move to Florida, but it costs $1,500 just for the U-Haul, not including the gas. So that's options out, and I'd have to get rid of like everything I own. I've already got rid of a lot of my stuff over the years, so I'm don't have as much stuff, but I got enough where I'd have to get a storage room, and I couldn't really afford that either, especially if I don't even have a place to live. So I don't know what's going on. Just kind of going day by day now. Every day something changes. The ex-roommate says he's moving in, but the thing was I told him, if you're put your 30 days in and then save up your money, or just tell him you have to leave. And instead he paid most of the rent, and he owes $200, and then he's got $40 a day late fees. So he told him, just evict me, so he could get evicted at any time. But I told him, why did you do that? You could have just came here, stayed here for a few weeks until the rent was due, save up, and keep that money, for next month's rent. Nope. He paid most of the rent, which doesn't make any sense. And he's not, why pay that much money in rent if you're not going to stay there and get evicted anyway, and then just rack up late day fees, I don't know. So he wasn't too smart in that area. But I don't know. So don't know what to do. I don't want to put an ad out, because that's the whole thing, I don't want to have somebody move in here that I don't know, that I can't trust, you know, wondering if they're gonna, you know, pay their rent, whether they're gonna just take off, or whether they're gonna steal, or, you know, who knows what could happen. So here I am again. Here I am again. So God's gonna take care of it one way or the other, but, you know, just say a prayer for God's will in this situation. Love you guys. Thanks for watching and listening. Love you guys. God bless.